Self-inquiry meditation. Self-realization first begins by realizing what we are not. Self-awareness is what gives us the ability to consciously respond to our environment, deliberately create our thoughts and emotions, and relate to and understand other people. We're going to begin with a simple self-inquiry meditation that will explore the answer to the question, who am I? Get in a comfortable sitting position. Take a few deep breaths and allow yourself to settle in and become centered. Now, focus your attention into the inner feeling of being you and ask yourself, who am I? Imagine this I being located in the center of your forehead. So ask yourself, how does it feel to be me? And allow any feelings, whether they're physical or emotional, to come into your awareness. After sitting with the feeling of being you for a few moments, bring your attention to the contents of your environment. For this part of the process, you may open your eyes. Observe what you see in the space around you, the objects, the space between them, the beauty, the imperfection. Say to yourself, this is not who I am, followed by, so who am I? And just sit with whatever answer comes to your awareness in this moment. Become aware of the fact that as your external environment or life situations change, which they do constantly, there is always an I. And ask yourself, who am I? Now, bring your attention to your sense organs. Notice what you hear, smell, feel, taste, or see. Imagine your ability to see was dramatically impaired. Notice that the I, that is the seer, is not impacted by the change in your ability to see. Imagine your ability to hear was dramatically impaired. And notice that the I, that is the hearer, is not impacted by the change in your ability to hear. And ask yourself, who am I? Now, close your eyes once again and bring your awareness to your vital organs and bodily processes. Sense your heart beating and it circulating the blood throughout your body. Sense your digestion. Sense the complexity of the human machine that you are. Notice that whether your heart rate is fast or slow, your stomach is full or empty, or your machine is working in harmony or a state of dis-ease. there is an I that exists beyond it all. An I that experiences life in this body, but is not the body itself. And ask yourself, who am I? Next, bring your awareness to the thoughts in your mind. You may be hearing the words of this exercise in your mind, whether in my voice or yours. You may have been experiencing intermittent random thoughts throughout this exercise. You may find yourself thinking about the sensations in your body related to what you were just considering. You may be hearing answers echoing in your mind to the question when you ask yourself, who am I? Whatever thoughts may be in your mind now or at any moment, notice that they are usually accompanied by words. Sometimes these thoughts move fast, other times slow. Sometimes they're positive and other times negative. Sometimes they are about your identity, your traits, who you think you are. Other times they're about others, or your opinions or judgments. Sometimes they are about what is happening in this moment, and other times they are about memories or the potentials of the future. But more than anything, notice that regardless of the contents of your thoughts, there is always an I who is there beyond the thought. An I that does not change depending on what you're thinking. And ask yourself, who am I? At the beginning of this exercise, you were asked to imagine that this I existed at the center of your forehead. However, the truth is you are much broader than this. So ask yourself, where am I? And simply observe the thoughts or sensations that come as an answer. Feel that you inhabit it all. The mental space in your mind, the body, the senses, and even out into your environment. Feel yourself filling your body and overflowing into the space around you. Be with all of those things, but know that they are not what or who you are. Who you are is beneath, beyond, and bigger than any of it. Take a moment to sit and feel the power and magnitude of who you really are, and ask one final time, who am I?